I keep folding and folding and folding this thing, and it just never stops. Okay. Hey, Randy here with the Valentine Goose Channel, um, also known as Star Thinker. I haven't been on in a while. Just life has been getting in the way. Uh, I have this weird condition in my mouth where my teeth are falling out, and no, I am not on meth. Um, but yeah, it's just like I've lost. Let's see, one, two, three, four, five, six. I've lost six teeth. Six teeth in like what, the last 6 months maybe? No, maybe even more than that. Maybe the 8 months. But yeah, crazy, crazy, crazy. Um, and the problem is I don't have enough money to get it fixed because it goes through dental, and dental, we have horrible dental coverage. Um, anyway, there's that. Kids going crazy. Daughter has been sick. She's been laid up in bed for about 6 months now. Uh, so yes, we are going crazy. Um, I've been taking all the kids to school to their appointments, to their games and stuff. It's, well, we just can't wait to find out when she's going to get better. But anyway, I've been like totally spending all my time taking care of the family. So I'm here at work, and it's a Sunday night, and I just worked a week of days, so I'm like caught up on everything. Because normally I leave Thursday night, and Friday they build up stuff for me to do. But I was here Friday, so no one built me up anything to do. I did take a computer out and all this good stuff. Um, but I keep, someone keeps asking me, where did the name Beacon Star come from? And I kept meaning to go back and answer that, but like I said, life gets in the way. And so I lived in Denver, and I was walking through a cemetery, and it's one of the largest cemeteries in the city. And this, I was looking for a specific grave, and I got to thinking, out of all these graves, without any help or anything like that, how could I find a specific grave? And I didn't think I could. I thought, well, I'm going to have to get somebody's help. I could walk around here forever and not find a specific grave, especially if the stone is a little bit covered or worn or. And there was one I took a picture of, and I was trying to find it again, and I kind of knew where it was, and I couldn't find that one. And so then that kind of morphed into the Doors on the hill, and the Doors. Uh, I just thought of that in my imagination, and then I wrapped a story around it, and I thought, hey, let's do a treasure hunt on that. So that's how all that came about. But where did the name Beacon Star come from? Well, it didn't really come from anywhere. Um, I was going to call it a couple other names, but I would sit down and Google, and other names had already been taken for something else. I did Google Beacon Star. There is a paper called Star Beacon that comes up when you Google Beacon Star, and there wasn't anything else. And now I think there is. I think there's like one thing that comes up. Let me do a quick Google here. Do 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 do. Make sure you put the in front of it. The Beacon Star. Beacon Star, Beacon Star. The Star Beacon, yeah, still comes up. Star Beacon, Star Beacon, Star Beacon, and then other hits. So, yeah, so that, I think that worked out well. So there really isn't a cause why I named it the Beacon Star. It just worked out that way. Um, again, I'm not sure what my thought process was, but I did have other names in mind, and I I just Googled them and they were taken already. So it's it's just the first one that didn't come up in Google. um, once I started writing about the Beacon Star, it just I loved it because the in itself, especially in the very first story you read about it, is a beacon. People come to the beacon, and it used to be a beacon, and now it's the beacon had collapsed, and there was some mystery around that, and the inn sprung up in its place. So that's the story of the Beacon Star. Uh, and I'm still writing on it. I got a story written. I haven't been able to like hide a token. I got to hide a token somewhere, come up with some codes, and then work that into the story. But I got a good story. I think I do. Um, it will really throw everyone for a loop when it comes out, and it's a different way of hiding things into the. No, I can't say this, but it'll be different puzzles and different things to do. Um, but yeah, I still love the idea of boots on the ground, going into uh, just going into real world places to get clues and match those clues and stuff in the book. Uh, but anyway, I gotta hide the token first, and I drive around. The token's in my car, so every once in a while I'll stop at a park and I'll be like, nothing seems permanent anymore, and that's my big issue. I'm afraid to, because if my next hunt lasts a long time like this one, I want to make sure the token is in a safe place, and I don't think like under a bench or under something is a safe place. It's got to be something permanent. Um, so yeah, it's like, and then something that's accessible and something that's accessible to everyone, something that's not dangerous, something there's just all these things I want to be because the first token I found the absolute perfect spot for. So I want to find the absolute perfect spot for this one. So I keep looking and everything I see, and I'm like, okay, this sign could get run over by a car. This fence post is wood, it could rot away. Trees fall down, I can't use a tree. Um, so I'm always looking for that one thing that's like, oh, this thing will be here for 100 years, and that's not always true either. I thought the statues in Central Park in Denver um, were going to be there. I'm sorry, I think it's called Capitol Park or something like that. But they tore one of the statues down, so it's a good thing I only used that in a poem. Uh, but yeah, surprising things can happen. Uh, so yeah, that's where I am. Just been busy. Just been taking care of my daughter and the family. We as actually don't know what's wrong with her. She cannot stand up. She can't use her legs. She's had every test you could think of, and they all come back normal. Uh, so the doctors are kind of stumped as to why, and then they tested for other things, diseases and cancers and all that kind of stuff, but she's come back negative on those. Um, so it's a real mystery, and yeah, it's just a matter of me coming home from work, taking the kids to school, picking them up. You know, luckily by that time my son-in-law is home and he can make dinner. Um, but yeah, I've just been wiped. uh, but anyway, I'm going to use this very same camera to make a video about work, and it's for work because I was asked to demonstrate how to use the new docks we have because everyone gets one and then they can't hook it up, and it's been a big issue. So I'm like, I was going to make a like a I'm really good at making Word documents for with instructions in it, with pictures and steps and everything. But this just says video. It's like, yeah, this has to be a video. So I was gonna do it over here, and then I thought, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna get a tripod from home, and I'm going to do it in a conference room where it's nice and clean, and there's a big desk, and I can open stuff up and spread stuff out, and I think it'll be nicer that way. So anyway, it is. Ooh, it's 2:15. Why is my clock? Oh, my clock hasn't made the time change yet. I'm at 119 beats per second. I don't know why. I'm usually around 60 or 70. Apparently, making videos make my heart beat faster. Anything else going on? Anything at all? Can't think of anything. It's just been quiet. I haven't really been working on anything. I hear some progress is made in Xavier Marks. Um, and X marks the spot. Uh, Again, I can't think of anything else. It's just been life. Trying to keep and the kids are just they're going nuts, and I know it's because their mom hasn't been able to take care of them and stuff, and oh, it's rough taking care of the kids. Uh, so anyway, I can't think of anything else to say. Uh, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm watching. If you've never seen Philomena Kunk, uh, she's very. That's my kind of humor. I love that kind of humor. Um, she's talked about the king had to go spend more time in his coffin because he was dead. Just the way she words stuff. And I've been I've been here folding this thing over and over, and it never stops. I can't get it to fold and stay folded. It just keeps going and going and going. So that's where my life is. Any more Beacon Star news? It's been quiet. It's all quiet on the Western Front. I haven't, other than asking where the name Beacon Star came from, I really haven't had any correspondence with anybody or anything like that. I've been wanting to build a new studio, maybe getting into something else. My granddaughter is getting into TikTok, and I have mixed feelings about that, but she's trying to get a following there. And if you happen to see her, I don't even know what her name is on TikTok. So that's it for me, and I'm going to go now and work on a printer. I've already replaced the computer tonight. I don't know if I'll do any more hints for the Beacon Star because I don't know what hint I could give that wouldn't make everybody go, oh, and then solve it. And then it would be a foot race. And I really don't want that. So if people are wondering why I'm not giving clues out or doing anything like that, it's just because it's risque. If I think of one, I will do it. So anyway, goodbye, good night, and let me find it. Have a pleasant tomorrow.